The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
All right, here we go. Kings. Set! Black 20! Black, what's that?
49! First carry for James Conner. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Kings. Set! Black 80! Gotta go. Let's go!
Check 52.
Check.
Roethlisberger will hand to Conner. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
3 down.
Set! Black 20!
Check.
Black, what's that?
Conner. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Set, hey, go orange 5-4. Set, green 90. 8 hut.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Single.
Set, black 11.
To throw, Rivers. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Second down, Rivers. Wide open, it's Allen complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Ready. Hey, Brown 80. 8 hot.
98, watch 98, 98 for Mike.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Melvin Gordon punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Good job, offense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Kings. Set. Blue 30. Left out.
The drive will start with Connor. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Roethlisberger will throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now Roethlisberger, and the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, we got
Set. Black 20. Left, what's that?
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Set. White 80. Left bow.
We got 3.
Left, what's that?
Go.
Jack 16.
Check 90.
Solid. 5 down. Let's go.
Tight
They go play action with Roethlisberger. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Set. 380. Hey, Rocket. Light. 98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike.
Following the interception here, Rivers. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers, and even 40 yards.
Hey.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
You're on an island. Set 180. 380.
Who got 17? Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
From the red zone now, Rivers throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Son! Delta! Son!
To throw again. Rivers. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Tight. Double tight. 4 down. 4 down.
Set. Green 80. Delta!
Undercrush. Undercrush. Undercrush.
Green hut!
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Green hut!
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
There we go. Nice move. Nice move.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Set. Blue 30!
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Hey, we are.
Set! Block 80! 4 down!
Watch 7. Watch 7.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And McDonald here over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. Back to Heinz Field after this. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Hey, set! 180! Hey!
Now it's Connor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He'll be brought down at the 43. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
Single. Look out for number 3.
Set! Black 20! Walk down, guys.
Alert 3.
Here's Connor. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
And that's one of the reasons we like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level. This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky, but that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing up, this should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football, but this one really almost should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal.
Set! Delta!
3 down.
Hot!
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Tight to the right. Move. Hey.
Set! 180! Room!
Watch 28.
We hot!
Switch.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with 2nd and just 2 yards to go.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
6 is on the go.
80 hot!
That's you.
Set! Black 11!
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
4 down.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
3 down. Good. Delta. 85. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Here we go. Here we go. Hit.
Ringo.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Hey, go orange. Orange. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Final play of the half, Rivers. He's going to go up top for the it. And this is hauled in by Williams for a Charger touchdown. Tyrell Williams as time expires in the 1st half. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Now the try here for the point after. Extra point right down the middle. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll start the 3rd quarter on the ground with Gordon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
We got 4. We got Set. Delta. And hut.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Set. 180. Hey.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's Donnie Jones now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Taken in at the 22. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic mark? And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Desmond King picks it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Set! Ground 80!
Check Mike 54. Mike.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Henry's got it out on the left side. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Set! Set 180! Hey!
SOS.
First down, Rivers. Past the 20. He's got it to Williams. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Ready! Delta! Behind!
54, right there. 54.
They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight right, tight right.
Set! Delta!
Hey. You gotta get moving, man. Man moving. You gotta get that.
Throwing again. Rivers. And this is hauled in by Williams for a Charger touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Point after try forthcoming. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here, and our score is going to stay right where it is. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Set! Black 30!
Come to my world. We won't.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground.
I got him, man. I got him.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
That is right.
Set! Black 20! What is that?
Mike 6, 33.
Jack 16.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Jack 16.
Check. 4 down.
Set. White 80. Back, what's that?
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Brown. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
Kings.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Set. White 80.
4 down. 4 down.
Squirrel.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Ben to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Set. Black 80. Black, what's that?
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. They run with Connor, and he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'd be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
White 80.
He's going to sit right.
8.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin 4th quarter. You're going. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete.
Set. Green 80.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
4 down. Alert.
Set. Delta.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Set. I got him. I got him.
Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face a third down.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Here we go. Here we go.
And hot.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Let's go.
Now it's his carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Donnie Jones now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Take it at the 37. 12 yards on the return that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
8. 8. 8. 8.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Set. Blue 30.
Toss play, counter, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14.
Let's go. Let's go.
Double tight. Odd on. 5 down.
Set. Blue 30. Back.
Here's Roethlisberger. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Heavy.
Set. Black 20.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, he's got a little daylight. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown, 55 yards. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now down to 20. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Hey, ready, set, round 80. You got three down. Hey!
Buzz, be ready, be ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Got some real estate inside the 30. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. So close. Couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the one. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1 yard line. I want to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. They come out here in the eye.
Black 11.
Rivers going to try and sneak it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. Have the field general, the leader, just falling behind him.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Tight end right.
Set. Blue 30. Right in set.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Pass incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Set. Black 80.
Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
To the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Set. White 80.
Watch 30.
Double bump.
There we go. 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
All right, now.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, boys, we got 4.
Set. White 80. Knock it, set.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.